But behind the scenes, we got us a little bit of rain last night, which has got us back in the shop, Mr. Mystery Machine.
That's right. And our mystery machine today is?
The 210. The 210 is going to give, oh, you know what? This is the first time I've had this machine for almost exactly 2 years to the day. You know how I know that?
How do you know that?
Because I got it a couple days for my birthday 2 years ago.
Oh, really? Yeah. So happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But anyways, you took a couple days off work, come up with the thumb on it. The Hyundai guys were down. We gave us the rundown. And this thing rolled out the door, and we have not touched it since.
Yeah. No, we haven't.
It's been a good machine. So anyways, it is due for a service and maybe a little sprucing up in the cab. And should we splurge and take the plastic off the seat after 2 years?
I guess we could. Yeah.
It's almost wore off. I think it's time.
Yeah.
All right, so for you guys that don't know, this was a demo machine Hyundai sent us, I guess 2 years ago. It was April 22nd of 2022. I believe we got our hands on this thing, and we ended up liking this machine, ended up purchasing it. This has the extended interval services, which means basically factory Hyundai suggests you change oil and service it at 800 hours. We are not quite at 800 hours. We are at 737 hours, but we're close to the shop. It's close to being serviced, and we're gonna go ahead and get her done. But like I said, we have used the HE double hockey sticks out of this machine. Yeah. I guess this is a good time to do a quick little review on it.
That would be a good time, yeah.
I don't know if I have much bad to say about it. We have not worked on it at all. No warning lights, no fluids added, nothing.
Nothing. No, I don't even know how to change the oil on this thing. It's going to be new for me.
It's been an absolute rock star. Fuel consumption on this thing over 700 hours has been 2.9 gallon per hour. I just looked in the thing. DEF consumption stayed very consistent at about 4 tanks to 1. It's this is one of the few machines, the more I run it, the more I like it. Mm-hmm. And that's saying a lot coming from me.
Yeah.
If I had any complaints about it at all, it'd be 2 different things. One, for me, the overall speed is fast enough, but the initial movement is a little delayed. For me.
Perfect for me. I love it.
And I wish it had more tracking power. If you're multi-functioning with the boom, it loses a lot of tracking power. But we're grasping at straws. It's pretty minimal. It has ran almost 800 hours. We've added no engine oil to it. I wish we do have stuff to pull oil samples. Maybe we'll pull an oil sample on it. But that little motor's been a little rock star. It's got the little Cummins in it. I'm not a big Cummins fan, but it's been a rock star. The one thing that we do have on this machine, you guys ask about from time to time, is this does have the Hyundai 2D MG guidance system on it. And this is the only one I know of like that on one of these machines in the country. Let me rephrase that. This was the first one, and it works, but it is very, very crude. There is huge room for improvement on that. We were down at Hyundai's Proving Grounds. They've made some major gains in that system. So that's why you guys don't see us use it quite as much as what we probably should. It's more of a reference tool than an actual grading tool, but it does come in handy from time to time. But man, it's been a good machine.
Yeah, it has.
All right. So with all that being said, how do you change oil in it?
Yeah.
Let's start with that. Somewhere back there.
My question is, do they got a quick and easy way, or do we have to pull belts?
I have no idea. This is our first go around at this, bud. We just do what the monitor says. When the monitor says it's time to change oil, it's time to change oil. I bet you it has something to do with that hole right there.
That little hole?
That little hole right there.
Yeah, so
at least this one's got a little more headroom.
It does. Yeah. So you take that off. What do you think? Oh, no, this is your...
That's the crankcase breather.
Yes, breather. So, yeah.
Hey, you know what I do know?
No.
I know where the oil filter's at.
You do know where it's at?
Yes, and compared to the John Deere 120, holy crap, that filter sucks majorly. Check this out. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and get the oil filter, and then you can get the drain plug. So ain't that convenient?
Yeah. Sticks out farther than anything.
I know.
Nice and easy to get to. I like that.
So you got 2 different fuel filters. You got your oil filter right there. That's your pilot filter down there. 4/25/22. What's today?
4/29 because it's your birthday.
30.
4/30 because it's your birthday.
24.
24. Yes. I had to think about the 24.
It's 2 years. It's 2 years. Oh, wasn't that nice? Diamond Equipment put their little sticker right there, so if we need filters, we can just call them. All right. All right. Let's do something. Let's give the old Hyundai some love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good stuff. Aaron's getting the stuff ready to drain oil. We're gonna go ahead and pull the air filter out of it. I have pulled this out a time or two and knocked it out, but man behind the scenes, that's a little bit embarrassing there, bud.
That's your fault.
Good news, I think the filter's working. Holy snikes. Poor little guy. All right.
Not about me.
Not this time, believe it or not. It's almost tall enough you can stand up underneath there.
I know it.
You need a light?
No, I got a light.
I think my people might need a light though.
Yeah, they might need a light. I just want to take this cover off real quick. Just want to see if you're right. Oh, it's got one of them
Look, we can't see nothing. We have no light.
Oh yeah, you have no light, and I ain't gonna be able to use this to get a light up in there.
No.
So let me get this light out real quick. Oh yeah.
Goodness. Man behind the scenes, that's just one of those fancy little valves.
Yeah.
You want oil in your lap?
Oh
I can
hey.
give you oil in your lap.
This I see it now. So all we gotta do is get a hose. See, it's got the lip.
Yeah.
So I know you just want to take the cover off to check everything
Well,
out.
I've never looked in this hole.
No, I haven't either.
I guess that's a good thing.
But all we'll have to do is find a hose.
You know what's most impressive? That's a Cummins motor and it's not leaking oil anywhere. That's very unusual.
Well, you run stuff very, very unusual. Now me, I can see. I'm gentle. I'm like the gentle type.
Usually every Cummins I've ever seen marks its spot.
Yeah.
I did notice something else we may want to fix while we're down there. Remember that one day I let you run this thing? I think you jammed a stick in it right there. You see it?
Absolutely not. I didn't do that.
You think we ought to fix that while we're down here?
Yeah, it's a easy fix. We'll fix it. If it was a hard fix, we'd just save it for another day.
See, we'll blame that on Matt.
Yeah, I believe it was Matt. Matt or Captain, one of the two.
Captain's never ran this machine.
He hasn't?
He's never ran this machine. Believe it or not, so we can't blame it on him.
Can't blame it on him.
All right, well.
Farmer Chris.
I think the only thing Farmer Chris has ran this may have been when I got the dozer hung up and I refused to video it. All right, let's pull this other panel down. We'll roll our fancy little drain cart down here. And
the only reason you want to remove that stick now is because you just want to look up in that belly.
Maybe. I'm nosy. I'm curious. Here you go.
Right.
I mean, you're down here. You might as well fix it.
I might see if we can slide it, but I doubt we'll be able to.
Oh, it's stuck in there good.
So I'll have to take these out.
Yeah. We got our jam in there good, bud.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
There she goes. Man. Oh, I thought that was a wire, but it's not. What is that?
That is a hose.
No, it's not a hose.
Yeah, it is. Look the other end of it.
I don't know what it went to, though, because there ain't nothing right there.
No.
Man, I do love about these Hyundai machines is look how simple everything is.
Yeah. get your hands in on about
I
everything.
know. I love it.
Look up, I can see your oil filter up there.
I love it. The other thing is, for this machine having 800 hours on it, and the type of work we do, the underside of this machine is not beat up at all. We got one stick damage. That's my pet.
Yeah. Well, how did that get in there?
All right.
Let's change some oil.
We're too busy admiring some decent engineering. Yeah. It's not very often you pull panels off something and you're like, huh, that actually makes sense. Huh, yeah. I can actually get to that.
Yeah.
I love my 120 to death, but it's the most miserable thing in the world to change oil in.
Don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. You're not even tall enough. You don't even meet height requirements to change oil. All right, let's drain some oil. All right, let her fly.
Well, yeah, now I can let her fly.
That's super convenient.
Yeah.
I like that setup.
One at all. I like it.
I like that setup better than the Volvo and the Taco.
Yeah.
An oil don't look too bad for 800 hours. Should we get a oil sample kit?
Yep.
Somewhere over here. Jerry will be proud of us.
Ready?
Yep.
I like this. Tell me when to stop.
Oh, stop. Oh, you did that on purpose.
I got a little bit on my hand too.
All right, we'll get that to Jerry, let him send it off.
Yep.
And we'll just make sure we're good. We are gonna put factory Hyundai filters and factory Hyundai oil back in this thing. I normally don't do that. The only reason I'm doing it on this one is this is the one machine I have that's still under warranty. So as long as the machine's under warranty, we will keep following their rules. If I still own this machine when it's out of warranty, we're gonna go to generic oil and filters.
See what steroids do to you?
Way behind the scenes. That ain't gonna fit. It says Case, or yeah, it says Case International on it, C&H.
Oh, you must have that filter for something else. I think you may have misplaced your Hyundai filter.
No, that's the one they sold me. The Hyundai dealer. The Hyundai dealer. Maybe it's convenient. We got one of those shrinking devices somewhere.
I don't think sticking that thing in the freezer is going to shrink it that much.
You don't think so? Well, I mean, in theory, that one's smaller, so it should be cheaper, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right.
Well, remember that whole little speech I gave about we're going to use factory filters? Well, since the factory dealer didn't even give me a factory Hyundai filter, we're going to have to go to our local parts store and get us a filter.
Yeah, I need to have a word with them anyways, not being open by.
Oh yeah, they're on our crap list, ain't they?
Yeah.
All right, do you think there's a secondary filter up there we don't know about?
Good question.
Let me go do some more investigating. I'm sure there's a book somewhere that tells us all this stuff if we were smart enough to read it. But that's no fun. Exploring is way more fun. I'm seeing a no-go on the filter up here, bud. That is the only filter.
Yeah, I'm going with you got that filter for something else and you forgot what that filter
No, actually I got the paperwork over there. I think it even says Hyundai 210 on it.
Okay, I want to see that. Because I don't believe it. I see you ordering this filter for something else.
No.
Yes, and then forget what you ordered it for.
Because you know what else I got at the same time I got that filter?
A JLG?
No, same place, but not what I got. I got that little shock for the 240.
Okay.
I can't pull that out straight. It doesn't say what it's on there. 210A.
Okay, it says 210A. I'll give you that. But then it says quantity 1 KAS.
Which is a case number.
And then it says filter engine. It's even got a C there for Hyundai.
Yeah.
C, right?
Hey, they gave me the Hyundai oil.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hate to say it, but we've got to get a filter. We got to get rolling.
Yeah, what the HE double hockey sticks. And I love Diamond. They're my favorite dealer. All right, well, now what?
You may have made one of their guys mad. That wasn't the guy you made mad, was it?
I never make anybody mad, man, behind the scenes.
No, you don't.
I am friends with everyone.
See, you put the frown on her face, and I'm here to turn that frown upside down.
I wish I could elaborate on what you're talking about, but I'm going to have to hold on. I think we've pushed our limit. I bet our relationship went to a new height.
Yeah. All right, we need to get rolling. We're burning daylight, beautiful day.
Oh, my motivation level on my birthday when it's raining is not the highest, to be honest with you.
It's not, it's your birthday, it's not raining, it's sunny outside.
Well, it was raining.
Well, it got 2 inches last night, but.
All right, are we going to address our other issue while we got this in the shop?
What issue?
This issue right here. Where my thumb contacts the bottom of my boom. I don't know if this is, I don't think this is a Hyundai issue. I think this is a work brow issue because they use a generic thumb on multiple different sheens, but Chris Lustig 18 has the exact same problem with his AMI thumb. But we really need to fix this. Right now, we've been fortunate enough we've only scratched the paint. But I'm afraid if we keep going, we're going to dent the bottom of that boom.
You will, I know you will, because you run too hard and careless where I run cautious. It won't be me doing it.
I've heard a few clangs while you're pulling me.
No, that wasn't the thumb. That's shaking the bucket out because I got to pull you around. I got to pull you around. I got to carry you.
All right, what's the plan of attack here?
So what are you thinking? You thinking about doing something with the middle 2 teeth?
I think we're gonna have to, I think we need to cut those middle 2 teeth off about 1.5 inches. I really do.
Yeah.
Now that tooth overhangs the bucket down to here. So my thought is split that difference between here and there. Mm-hmm. Like right there.
Yeah.
And then we can't start it to see if it misses it because we don't have a filter. That'd be bad.
Yeah, that'd be really bad.
We need to go to town and get our filter real quick before we make a mistake.
That would be in best interest right there. Not saying it would happen, but it could happen. With you,
best blade plans always go to HE double hockey sticks. That's my new phrase in this one, HE double hockey sticks. Hey, good news, somebody's greased it. Look at that, all the hoses.
it has been greased pretty good since you've had it. I don't think it's Mr. Greasing.
No. Thumb's held up well too. I do like the thumb. I have no complaints with that. Everything's good. All right.
It just would have been nice if you'd had the right paint to match.
That is the right paint. That's actual Hyundai paint.
Look like you better yellow.
No, we would not. Stay away from the damn yellow paint. All right. We are supposed to be doing something productive this video, and we have actually done nothing productive. Well, the good news is I'm back from town and I got the proper oil filter. The bad news is somebody has taken over my shop while I was gone.
I was taking an office break, and I am not a body man. I'm not a mechanic.
Now, this was supposed to be a simple oil change, but I'm not sure what the grill's doing out of it.
I told you I needed an air filter. Hey, you got my new air filter for me?
Well, I'm glad. Well, what are we doing now?
Oh, well, see how nice and shiny these are? They're new. You know, versus the old.
Well, that looks really good compared to what's on my truck.
Well, you can have these.
Oh, well, you're so
I'm gonna
nice.
let you have these. Hey, at least mine ain't got no holes in them.
But mine still work.
Yeah, but now you ain't gotta worry about them getting wet. So this is benefiting you. Well, kinda, because it's my service truck, so it's kind of benefiting both of us. You own it, I drive it. Yeah, sorry about that. But hey, for the record, the new one went in a lot easier than the old one. That kind of has me scared.
Yeah. Well, you got a little bit of a gap here too. The other one didn't have. That's probably, that one there's probably American, and that one there's probably Chinese.
You might be right. You might be onto something. But I'll be able to see where I'm going again.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while you're doing this, I'm gonna go back over here and do important stuff.
I went ahead, stopped draining, went ahead and closed the drain, the valve on the drain. So
Well, this oil filter here, if I get it out of here, is the wrong color, but it looks much closer in size to what we actually need. Hopefully this will do the trick. Oh yes, I think we have a winner chicken dinner.
that's what it is. The headlight maybe just smaller in general.
Realize after the fact they're nice enough to put a nice little hex on the bottom so you can get that to turn it off there. We are not going to pre-fill this fuel filter. They suggest not doing that because they don't want you to risk getting contaminated fuel in the system. So we'll let the fuel pumps do that for us. Probably a real system, they bleed out pretty easy. Perfect. All right, book does suggest changing this filter as well, but I'll have to grab one of those from the dealer. Hopefully I'll get that and I'll exchange that other oil filter here at some point. Got that changed and marked, got that changed and marked. You got that marked up there. I guess let's jump on the top side and throw some oil in this thing. All right, full of oil. That was simple enough, man. Haven't had to work on this engine yet. Hope we don't have to, but there is all kinds of room to get in there and work on if you need to. I like it. All right, check the antifreeze. Good. That's the time to go blow out our air filter and fire this thing up and check for leaks. That actually wasn't near as bad as I thought. I thought it was all gummed up, and that's actually the way that filter's made. She was a little dirty, but she wasn't horrible by any stretch of the imagination. All right, pop this bad boy back in there. Get your truck all back together?
Yeah, haven't told did anything. Them nice headlights.
So now whenever you run into something, you can't say it's not because you couldn't see?
Exactly, yeah. Can't use that as an excuse anymore.
All right. Well, they look
Oil's
good.
changed, air filters in.
Ready for another 100,000,
Yeah,
huh?
it is.
All right, well, I got oil change in this. We're ready to do a little body work on our panel here.
I think so.
Got the old red dog out.
Got the red dog out. Oh no, I may have to have you beat and I'll stand on it and see what it does once.
I got my shop shoes on here, so be careful.
Here we go.
Oh, she's going back pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good as new. They don't watch this video, they'll never know anything ever happened to it.
Exactly.
All right, so I have no idea what happened here. Whatever small little mishaps happened somewhere along the lines. Is this windshield wiper come off and disappeared? I'm sure it got hit by a stick or something, but I've always been worried that that thing was gonna hit the glass and break it. So look at that.
Told you could have went 14-inch.
I don't think so. I think that's perfect. I'm not for sure if I've ever thought I need to turn on the lower windshield wiper.
No.
I mean, I do use the bigger windshield wiper from time to time, but, well, if I need it, I got it. All right, is it time to put our panels back on?
Yeah, but I
Grab the wrong size socket.
need to, yeah, well, I got the big ones all right, but that little one, I just took a lucky guess. I couldn't remember what size it was, but that's,
So is that technically an unlucky guess since you don't have the...
yeah, about like my unlucky guess that I thought them headlights just pop right in, pop right out, pop right in, and they didn't.
3 hours later.
Yeah.
All right, what size you need?
Size did I get here? 5/8, so I need a 9/16. No, size bigger, I'm sorry.
Well, they're metric, so that's probably not correct either way.
Are they metric?
Well, there ain't no way they're standard. This thing was built in Korea, bud.
Oh, very true. Okay. Well, whatever is the same size as a,
So basically, you don't have either one right.
no, it felt good.
I mean, I'm not saying it won't work, but it's probably not proper.
So, well, I got a 3/4.
That'd be a 19.
I'm American.
That'd be a 19.
Okay, and then I need a size bigger than a 5/8, so
Which
that's
is
11. No,
Probably 16,
13.
17, somewhere in there.
yeah.
All right.
All right, you get that, and then we'll be good to go.
You want to talk about it?
Oh, talk about trucks? Yeah.
No. I'm talking about this.
Oh, this was a half-ton truck. Well, the problem was I jacked it up Used to, about 5-6 years ago, I didn't have to jack the truck up. I could slide right under. But I've gotten a little wider. I've been working out.
You got it working out, huh?
Yeah, I rub a little bit right here. My pecs, they rub a little bit going under, so I have to
Missed your machine just don't fit, huh?
No, and there's no mystery to why. But I had the jack under there the way where the oil pan needed to be. Well, I got clever because I had your nice little handy ratchet set under there with me. And I thought, well, I could shim that up with that. And I got it to where it was setting perfect. And I crawled out. And about that time, I heard something drop underneath the truck. I was getting the whole out, wasn't thinking. I'm like, oh no. And sure enough, the oil pan kind of knocked over. But on a good note, I got about a quart out of 6 quarts in.
Well, I'm glad you caught some.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad the pan wasn't a total waste, you know.
It wasn't. It got a quart.
All right, so back to a real piece of business here. I think what we're gonna do is fire this thing up, check for leaks. We're gonna take this thumb and run it down somewhere in here so Aaron can reach it to torch on. You might have to get the big tip out for that, bud. That's no, that's not a little bitty old piece of metal right there. All right, and then we're gonna venture into cleaning up this cab because, well, it needs it bad. Fire in the hole, you ready?
Yeah. Put oil in it?
I did. Did you close the drain plug?
I think so.
Oh, here we go. Do we got fuel pressure? Come on, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. We don't need to be running wide open right now. Whoa! That's where it hits. That's what we're trying to fix, folks. While she's up and running, we'll go check the leaks real quick. Make sure we ain't got anything goofy going on. Earn like a kid. All right, my best guess, and it's just a guess, is we need about 1.5 inches off that thing. It is 3 inches from here to there, so if we cut, you mark that 1.5 inches. Problem is we gotta cut both of them to find out where we're at. So we need to leave a little bit. We don't want to hook back real hard. We need to leave a little bit of meat here. Kind of need a big lazy arc. Or do we just cut it like here? Here's my thought is, let's go ahead and cut it off up square and straight. And then we will actuate it and see how close we come to missing, to see if we need to maybe clip that corner or move the whole thing back a little bit, or
Yeah. Okay.
whatever we think needs to happen to make it miss.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Makes sense.
It's gonna be a whole lot easier to cut a little more off than weld some back on.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be.
I'll be messing up my thumb.
No.
Like you're trimming his fingernails.
God, shut up! Damn it.
Don't cut too close. That's hot. I don't think you'd make it as a finger doctor.
Hey, I was doing good, so you gotta make me laugh, and then it went sideways real quick. Oh.
Hope that's enough.
Ow.
Well,
Glad you put that pan under there for me.
I am too. You want to see how it does?
Yeah, I think we'll see how it does. No hurries, we're just waiting on you, bud. Oh. Oh, okay. What's your verdict? We need to trim more all the way around off of it. Maybe put a radius back on it a little bit. Look like me.
I don't know if I'm going to trim that much off.
Well, I know you don't. And if you don't, they're gonna be complaining because you're still hitting your boom. The Michelle comes out of you when you start complaining.
I wonder if we could, if we measure from that bucket pin to the boom, and then I'll get the thumb in the right spot, it'll tell us exactly how much we got to take off. So I should do that first.
Yeah,
You gotta take it.
I'll get that.
Need to make sure I'm all the way up.
Now it's real easy to find the center of this pin if you want that measurement.
No, just go to the top edge.
Top edge 63 and a half.
63 and a half.
63 and a half.
All right, so let me make sure I'm sucked all the way in. Ah! Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm all the way up, so let me do this now. Okay, now what we got? basically we'd have to cut another 3.5 inches off of it.
2.5 inches. 3.5 inches.
3.5.
We have 63.5.
It'd be 2.5 inches.
2.5 inches.
So if we got 2 more inches off that, it's down in here.
Yeah. I don't know about that. That's cutting quite a bit off. I mean, we can do it. I just don't know if we want to go whacking that much off the thumb.
I don't want to whack that much off my thumb. I just want it to work and fit the way it's supposed to.
It works perfect with the bucket.
Now that the teeth are worn, it does.
Huh?
Now that the teeth are worn, it does. But whenever you're in close like this, you don't have the bucket folded up unless you're hauling it. That's the only time the bucket ever gets up there is when you're hauling it. The thumb spends a lot more time up there. All right, let me fold it back down real quick.
Alright.
Here's what I'm thinking behind the scenes. If I knew we were gonna have to take that much off, we probably would have let well enough alone. But now that we've already trimmed his fingernails once, I feel like we've committed to finish trimming.
Yeah, guess so.
So 2 inches.
2 inches takes you right back to that.
Right back to that. Which it'll still engage with the bucket because it engages with the bucket about right here. And then we need to put a radius on it, we've learned.
Yeah.
Something like so.
Yep.
All right, well, let's mark and whack again, I guess. We'll use it if we don't like it. I know a welder.
Yeah. I got 1 inch plate. These are 1.25 inches.
We'll make it work. Good news, I drew it up in CAD this time.
Yeah.
Cardboard aided design.
Nice. Oh, you even put the notch out
I
around
did.
the gusset? Well, that's pretty.
That's why I can make them the same from one to the other. This is my new next best guess. All I know is, I really hope I don't regret this decision.
I really do too. That's,
An engineer would have done his job. This probably would have cleared it.
yeah,
This
yeah.
But I understand, I'll give them the defense. They make this thumb to go on a whole bunch of different machines, and I'm sure there's a machine out there where it works just fine on.
Yeah,
But it's not that it don't work on this machine. This is just the norm.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
We got oxygen.
Right.
Hey, no laughing this time.
No laughing. Practice cuts are over.
This is the real deal right here. All right, there's one off. We'll let him get the other one cut off, and I guess we'll see if she clears. It's gonna work.
You know, I know you said 3.5, I said 2.5, and of course I was right at the 2.5. We should have settled for 3, I think. By the time I clean that up, it's gonna be pretty close. Yeah. Like I said, 2.5 was the right answer, but I think we should have went 3. You said 3.5.
I think square was done.
Huh? Show them what? Out of square what it? No, we're not going there.
Come on, take that mirror over.
Huh. Looks pretty square to me. I don't see anything wrong with them. It's just slag. I gotta get that slag off.
Slag.
That one there I ran out.
I'm guessing, see how it's rubbing on this side, but it's not rubbing on this side?
Yeah, and it ain't rubbing anywhere over
Well,
here.
it's probably because there's a big old goose egg, right?
Oh, it is. That's just slag. I just gotta get it up down off of there. So yeah.
So basically, I shouldn't judge until you're done.
Yes, exactly.
Again, I hope I don't regret this decision.
Yeah, there you go. So let me clean that up. Once I get these cleaned
It's
up,
close. It's within a half to a quarter of an inch.
it'll be fine. I think it's gonna clear. Yeah.
All right.
I just didn't have no choice there. I didn't want to switch bottles out. I wanted to get it done.
I tell you what, while you're cleaning that up, I'm gonna clean this big sty up.
There you go. I like that. Now, I have a seat right here. If you could drop that thumb down to where I can comfortably sit on my seat right here, which this is about right.
You act like this thing moves or something.
I know, it's hard to believe that it does, but it does. But yeah, if we can get that down here in my working area, it'd be great.
Okay, I'll work on that for you,
All
bud.
right.
Well, man, behind the scenes, I think the old girl is ready for another 700 or 800 hours.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't go all out on this thing, but the interior is mucho better. And look at that.
No plastic on
The plastic is off the seat. The only thing I don't like about this thing is you have to have tools to pull the floorboard out because the mat's tucked underneath this thing here. All the other machines, you can just pull it out and shake it out and clean it, power wash it off and put it back in. But
yeah.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. That's the only thing I didn't do is clean the floorboard out. But Other than that, and I need to clean the top windshield, but don't you guys worry. I will actually do that. But that got the thumb missing by the smallest of margins. But it does clear.
Yeah.
I hope we don't regret that decision.
Well, yeah, me too.
We'll find out real quick if we do. Like I said, if I do regret it, I know a welder.
Yeah. Hey, it kind of looks neat, you know.
It's perfectly notched around the boom. I'll give you credit on that. And our radius is spot on because it follows the boom to a T. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, behind the scenes, we pull this thing back out. We got all the fluids checked. I checked the turntable. I checked the final drives. I did everything the book said to do. It needs to be greased yet, but we'll do that with the Thunder Wagon when we get her back outside. So,
Yeah.
windshield wiper
A
on?
lot nicer.
Oh my God, it's hard to. I don't care if you're in Milwaukee or DeWalt. I'll take Thunder Wagon any day.
No kidding.
There's no comparison. But like I said, guys, this has actually been a rock star of a machine so far. I hope I don't jinx ourselves, but we have not laid a wrench on this thing.
No.
Since we got it. It's been flawless. It does awesome on fuel. It does awesome on def. It's stupid strong, ridiculously strong. But anyways, full service complete. A few small modifications I hope we don't regret. We'll find out. And she's back to work. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We're back in the dirt tomorrow. Sun's out, so
Yeah.
hopefully enjoy. Big old thumbs up. Make sure they don't want to miss out on what's coming up next. If you haven't, consider subscribing. And let me catch them on the next one. Tell them bye.
Sounds good. See you guys.